Well, Delilah, hey, you. Hey, look at me. Yeah, you. What have you done? Look at you. I've just tried to clean out the water trough. It's all clean there now. And it's, hey, stop licking me. Stop trying to suck up to me now. No. You've been a naughty cow. What have you done? She's tipped her water everywhere. She tried to tell me it wasn't her, so she got nice clean water going in there now. But I nearly guarantee it was her. I don't know what gave it away. And she's coming over here. Hey, girl? One thing I'll give you, mate, you're starting to shed already, and it's still winter. So here she is. This is Delilah, as you know, and she is our little lunatic cow. And she is a Jersey, and she's slowly becoming less of a lunatic and more of a friendly beast. So, hey, girl. Good girl. Hey. I'm just out feeding at the moment and doing the morning ritual and taking my time. Had a bit of a sleep in this morning. It was absolutely beautiful. Big foggy morning, so foggy this morning. And it's meant to be around about 28 degrees Celsius. We are still in winter here and it's meant to be 28 degrees Celsius today. So just here's the sheep behind us having a bit of a feed too. They're hooking into it. And meant to be having some storms tomorrow, so there's meant to be a little bit of that going on, so hopefully we get a little bit of moisture out of it. But I'm just looking at the garden over there, and I think we might have to get some seeds in the ground. I've put one lot of corn in already. We're just doing small batches of corn because we need something in the ground, so hopefully we get enough water to do it. And looking around, everything's greening up a little bit from that rain we had last week. So it's looking good. Might have to mow the orchard again and get into that today. So this is the area that we have our on-farm events, as you can see there. So it's all greening up a little bit. So that's where we have our fire in there, over next to the cow and goats. We have that in place. And just over here in the corner next to the cold room, there's a small stage we've set up in there. So we run the spit and all that through here, and up into the stables we set up our camp kitchen, so our outdoor kitchen that we deck out. So obviously with all the lockdowns and stuff, we haven't been able to do that stuff, and we've just let it overgrow a little bit while we're going. So when we need to clear that out, we can either whippersnip it, or we can use the four-legged whippersnippers over here to go over and do all of that. But as you can see, it's greening up quite a bit, and we've got a bit of grass and weed coming up, and it's just nice to see some green on the ground instead of just brown and dirt all the time. So it's really, really nice, and these fogs and the dew in the morning has been doing it wonders. You can see all these weeds have popped up where we mowed in the orchard the other day, and you can see the trees are doing all right too. There's the dragon fruit are all punching along as well. So garden beds are over here ready to go, and we've got to have a bit of a clean up in here, hit it with the mower again I think. But if we have a look here on the mulberries, if I just move around this side here where we've got a bit of light behind us, you'll see here that the mulberries are starting to turn red, and they'll turn bright red, and then after that they'll turn black if they don't fall off the tree like that. Maybe I won't touch them because they're falling off, but they'll turn black, and once they're black, they're yummy and goodness, and we might be able to make some mulberry jam. That'd be awesome. So heaps and heaps on there at the moment on all the trees, and they're doing really well. So just mucking around getting those beds ready, and got a heap of manure, sawdust mixed in with the dirt that's already here. We've got a good black soil here too, so when we actually get rain, it grows some really nice stuff. Right here I have got, there you go, they are some corn seeds. So they've just a sweet corn that we're going to throw in. So I've got a couple of packets of those. Just picked them up. We grow all sorts of stuff, but this sweet corn seems to go all right around here. So I'm going to put that in and see how we go. That corn in the ground, we're just got to put some water on it, but before we do that, I've got some zucchini there, so we're going to shuck that in, and we might as well put some in the ground as well so we can get some growing. So I was randomly digging in there and just planting those zucchini seeds, and I found this. That is a guinea fowl egg, and I don't want to crack it open. At first I thought it was a potato or something, but it's actually a guinea fowl egg buried in the dirt. So that's not a good thing, because if I had to pop that, I reckon it would have been absolutely disgusting. So I'm going to go and get rid of it. I got lucky. Well, to say the least, it all looks pretty boring there at the moment. So that's it at the moment. That's what we've done. So this here, from that point there to the end, is just some corn, some sweet corn. Over here, randomly in the shadow of the camera stand, we have got some silver beet. Planted some silver beet seeds in there. At this end up here, right there in that spot there, there is some beetroot. Now, we've had some old beetroot seeds, so I thought I'd throw them in there. And then this spot here, up to the stick, that is all zucchini, and we'll just see how we go. Small batch in, and we seem to have a little bit of luck with those seeds too, so we just use what works, and they work. So it's about getting food into the fridge and into our pantry. So that's what it's all about for us. Over at our house garden, you can see here, look at this. These are our spring onions. Now, we've got another lot just over there as well, but if you have a look, the flowers have just come out in the for the spring onions. And if we have a look closely on there, now this is the middle of winter, and the native Australian bees, the stingless honeybees, are all out here in force. Check that out. How cool is that? So we've got plenty of onions at the moment. Tomatoes are going wild in there. We're just letting them go nuts, and then we'll rip them all out sort of after they stop, but we've got to try to get some sauce out of that. Our little herb garden is struggling along and needs a little bit of water at the moment. But you see there is some couple of beetroot that we use for salad greens, and we can use the beetroot underneath them as well. And there is our garlic that we planted a little while ago, and that's all punching up as well. So yeah, we've got a little bit growing, not a lot, but it's enough to supplement us and keep us going at the moment. Here we are with our second lot of eggs that we put in. These were the fresh ones that we collected, ready to go. So you can see into there's Plymouth Rock eggs and Easter eggers and all sorts of stuff in there. That's day number 4 for these guys. It says 3, but it starts at 0. We can't count 0 as the first day. So 21 days. When that hits 20, we should start seeing a few chickens. Now we have a look at the one behind it. These ones here were the ones that were hatching out for Trey and Lucas, and I can't see anything in there, so we might just pop it up for a second. No movement yet. There might be a chicken in there later on. It has been 21 days, but we'll have to wait and see.